Firefighters in Cape Town have been working tirelessly to contain the blaze on Table Mountain. Strong winds which fanned the fires have died down considerably, giving the workers some respite. Efforts are now focused on Deer Park and the Deesa Park towers in Vredehuk. eNCA's Monique Mortlock brings us the latest. She's at the Roland Street Fire Station. Monique, what have you found out this morning? What's happening?
Yes, Jane, to give us more insight into firefighting efforts and just an update on how things are going, I'm going to be speaking to the City of Cape Town's Fire and Rescue Services spokesperson, Jermaine. Carelse. Good morning, sir. You have had a long couple of days. Tell me, what is the latest when it comes to the fire?
Good morning to you. Yes, we're entering day 3. And obviously we're concentrating our efforts on the Deer Park area as well as the towers at Vredehuk. There were some sporadic flare-ups during the course of the evening. But luckily today there's no southeast. It's going to be a very beautiful day in Cape Town, and that will be a respite for the firefighters. And our efforts will be concentrated early this morning with the fresh crews coming on with our seasonal firefighters to go and attack that area. We've got a small flare-up on the side of Constantia, and as you can hear, the choppers are up early and they will assist with water bombing certain inaccessible areas for us.
I was just going to say, we can hear those choppers. We were at Deer Park a little earlier and we saw those choppers coming through or over the trees. Obviously now with the wind dying down, things will be a bit easier in terms of the choppers getting to those hard-to-reach areas. Any fire lines close to homes or residents in the different areas that you mentioned, should they be worried?
No, I think residents of the City of Cape Town should rest assured now. We're making big inroads, the firefighters, and as you mentioned now, the assistance of the choppers for the inaccessible areas. But I think it's going to be a very good day for the firefighters of the City of Cape Town, Table Mountain National Parks, working on fire, and all the other external agencies that are assisting us in containing and extinguishing this blaze.
And in terms of donations, I saw inside there are, it looks like hundreds of bottles of water. Is there anything else still needed? And if so, how can the public go about helping?
Well, I would just like to thank the people of Cape Town for their generosity, coming out in droves and donating thousands and thousands of its water, its energy bars, foodstuffs. If there are still people that still want to donate, they are glad to come and drop off at Roland Street Fire Station. And in the event we have another fire incident, which will leave people vulnerable, that donations can be redirected their way.
And just a final question, how are firefighters feeling on the ground? Have you managed to speak to them? I know that some of the seasonal firefighters and the volunteer firefighters we spoke to in Deer Park, they were too tired to speak to us. They just wanted a cup of coffee waiting for those relief teams.
Yes, well, I saw a couple of my old teams while I was still in operation. They at Roland Street now, they're having a cup of coffee. The guys are still cheerful. This is what they get trained for months on end. And a fire like this, they galvanize a lot of different firefighters from the various fire stations. So it's sometimes a good opportunity to test your skills.
And I have to ask, because it's been a bit of a contentious issue, don't know if you will be able to chat on it, with the disciplinary processes going on with firefighters involved, allegedly involved in an unlawful strike in 2019. Has that had an impact at all on the services, on firefighting efforts?
Well, I can't comment on the disciplinary process, but what I can tell you is that has been put behind them, and the guys are concentrating at the job at hand.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That was Jermaine Carelse from the City of Cape Town's Fire and Rescue Services giving us an update there, saying that residents living in and around the areas where there are still some active fire lines high up on the mountain, they don't need to worry. Everything is under control as the fire has largely been contained. You can hear those choppers there getting out to those hard-to-reach areas and helping with those firefighting efforts.
Thank you, Monique Mortlock.